for an experience, the experience, and knowing some of the basic stuff with how things are, with basically um, just studying and working. So, well, yeah, and also if I need something easy to do, I gotta tape up those boxes. Then here is the basket. That's the painting brush. I could also from there all the way to there, and it's going to try to patch up. So the last part where I left off is actually bending any broken or bent spokes into a good like this one right here needs to be bent so that it just doesn't get in the way later on. There's actually two of them right there. So, and then I'm going to patch it up, just mainly this area with this long piece, and I'm pretty sure I gotta figure out how I'm going to do the bottom part of section because it's not weaving in or out or anything. I haven't figured that out yet, and even the wires on the sides are getting pulled in, or I accidentally pulled that one in. So that's going to be a tough one. I've got to probably redo that and try to get as much material this top piece, at least on this side for now, and hopefully the rest of the basket stays stronger, instead of. So I've got pretty much pliers, and I've got a little small screwdriver tip to straighten out and push those things right. And I found another broken or a bent piece, so I got to use the ply. Some pretty good pretty good sway to some basic understanding. So finishing this basket, I might be three, and and also like all this stuff towards the bottom, it's not really a strong, I'm gonna have to figure out, maybe probably do like the edges of this, like the two on the side, and leave the middle as is, but kind of weave it diagonally a little bit, maybe a diagonal here, just to keep some of the wires at the bottom evenly spaced. So I'll probably do that eventually. Probably make it with this wire. So I can't wait for the first test, and I already know what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to use it for some road gravel, or just basic gravel and stuff, and then maybe make this end kind of like a more of a basket, a more durable basket would be pretty cool. And it doesn't even have to like really handle. I'm not 100% sure and things. I just don't have all the shop supplies or anything to make anything more easier for now. I'm pretty sure there might be a way, but so yeah. Alright, YouTube. So this is the second part of this video. I actually just looped there was some slack, so I just made one right there that just basically loops and holds the wire more tighter. So now all I have to do is finish kind of the bottom on this side. It's bending in too much. I've got two pieces of wire. So I have one, then I cut it in half, and then I could probably fold this in half, or maybe into thirds. Or maybe just pushing myself and finishing as much as I can, but I think it's time to take a little break. Just enjoy some of this video footage. I might even just start right there in the middle, where it's kind of spaced out right there, and also, and I'm just going to start weaving and weaving and then getting to the one side. And I really don't see another really good spot to, and then maybe the last pieces I might just go diagonal in a couple of places. So how I'm going to start off this piece is look for the sturdiest spot, which is probably right there, and try to wrap that. So yeah, I use diagonal in a couple of places. So how I'm going to start off this, trying to go up and under, I guess. So that's up and under. Okay, so that's kind of the best I could do for now. I wrapped it on that end, tried to weave it, wrapped it, weaved it, wrapped it, weaved it, wrapped, weaved, wrapped, weaved, wrapped, weaved. And then I think I went back somewhere before that side. So you kind of see I went this way, then that way, then back this way. Just to add more material. The only problem I see is actually right here. There's a lot of slack and it's not weaved right there. So not bad for, you know, getting all this stuff done all kind of in one day, or, you know, in a few hours and stuff. Yeah, I guess with this one I do have one more build, but I'm definitely going to try to do that. But for that one piece that missed a little bit, so I'm gonna pick up this wire off the ground. It's a pretty long wire and stuff, so, but this would have been easier like in another spot. This cardboard keeps slipping. So right there, I kind of have it hooked onto the, or wrapped on that one piece, kind of in the middle, and stuff like that. I've got to just, you know, make my way to trying to actually, you know, give just the bottom area going diagonally from. It's going to give it so much more support. It's going to space out the wires a lot better. It's going to, you know, and I kind of crossed the wrong wire and stuff. I had a die grinder, but I might need something like that, or I might have that and then maybe make this end kind of like a more of a basket. A more durable basket would be pretty cool. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna just kind of have have a piece of apple or something and relax for. Up this wire off the ground. It's like some of these like metal bars aren't broken and stuff, so it's gonna be a, well, it's becoming a pretty nice. You know, if I could just get this handle cut right there, or maybe yeah, I'll probably get a cut and maybe add some tape or rope around there to protect it a little. Rope around there to protect it a little bit. It's gonna be a pretty nice sifter. Yeah, definitely cut right there, and I could use this for like some type of raking tool. So that's probably definitely a good plan for me. And finish up the gloves and stuff like that. And well, So I go over that and I'm gonna pull that down. So I pulled that down and then I got around the rod. So it's kind of like right there. So now I can start going diagonally, and that's all that I need to do for the rest of this basket. Kind of measure out the length of the wire that's left and wrap it around anything that might be loose. But going diagonally, I get to pretty much straighten out the square patterns on both, you know, going left or right or up and down. It's going to hold down certain sections so that, you know, so that it's going to hold the screen. It's not going to fall apart when I'm using it. I also see kind of a small section right here. I you know, can add a piece later on, a small piece, to just really support. I also have like the little small screwdriver. I could bend back a lot of this stuff, but yeah. See you guys later. Have a good day. How's it going, YouTube? So I've got these pieces, these patches for the glove. There's probably 4 holes and things. So I'm gonna actually use, I would say I'm gonna use silicone. I don't have it. I might have like the bottom of the tube of some clear stuff that I could cut open and smear on these patches. And also, you know, if these gloves are pretty nice, I might try to add more like cushioning, like some type of, you know, real sporting or gaming type of gloves. Things like that could trace out where I need the patch and things. So this one's going to fit pretty close, and you know, having a layer of silicone to help glue it first or things like that. And also the needle, I got one right here from an old piece of thread. The needle actually, it's going to be hard to, like, the needle has to go sideways, going sideways basically, not in and out, because if I go in and out, I'm going to, you know, basically sew up, make a little wall inside the finger. So I've got to sew it sideways and basically have the materials already kind of planned out. I trimmed around the corners because, you know, glue tends to peel off somehow near the corners just because things don't line up straight or something. And like I mentioned, there's extra material and things, but that's the biggest hole, I would say. And there's one like down the finger line, down the thumb line on this one. So I got a narrow, so I might even have to like wear the glove while I'm sewing it so that I could really get, you know, just as much material that I can, and knowing how much slack and tension. But you know, there's quite a few DIY projects that I didn't expect to do, but now I've done it, and kind of try that I spent on other things, maybe going back to finishing up some stuff that quite often I'm planning with the earbuds. I'm planning to kind of make music. I need to, you know, like remixing, or I don't know, make my own music to add to my, so that I could source out more, and plus, you know, with YouTube,